Alright guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. We're painting from the heart and sometimes it ain't easy, but it's fun. I tell you what, we're going to move into another phase of this. We're going to start developing this a little bit. It's time, we got this far, but we really haven't got into much detail stuff. And we're going to try now, we're going to put a roof on this barn, we're going to put a roof on this cabin down here. Get some more of the details in the middle ground done so that we can glaze that and then jump forward to the foreground. So we're kind of working that. I don't want too much detail back there in the back, but we need to get a roof on this barn. So I'm going to take me some white paint, put in here, grab some of that you always hear me, ultramarine blue. I'll put some of that in there. I really want to gray this pretty good, because even with the gray, what we're going to have when I put it on here, man, that's bright. So pull the strokes, the direction of the roof of the barn. Dry brush. Oh, there's right next to that dark. Catch that roof line a little bit. Pull your strokes down. Pull your strokes down. Pull your strokes down. Now I have to tell myself, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to me. I'm telling myself what to do while I'm doing this so I don't forget. And then, of course, the other side is more just, we know it's there, but it's not really there. It's kind of a highlight there. A little bit more water on my brush. We're going to get this lower part of the roof done. Is that kind of looking like a roof strokes? I don't really want to cover everything. Next, remember, the lightest light next to the darkest dark, always. That's what makes it light. Catch right along that edge right there. Like the sun's hitting right on the edge of that right there. Maybe just a little bit there, just a little short, minuscule strokes. When I got this color, we're going to play with it a little bit. I'm going to try to catch that wagon wheel a little bit better. Now we'll worry about the color of the wagon wheel later. Let's see if we can get it in there. And this is still a little bit big brush for that. I'm going to have to pick up a smaller brush. We'll worry about that on the next episode. We'll get that wheel taken care of. But again, on our barrel, let's get some color in here. Let's do this. The sun's coming, we know where the sun's coming from. Let's go ahead and get the shape of the barrel. The sun's coming from this way. We'll hit on those windowsills, right? Let's put some windowsills in there. Light's going to hit on this edge. Not on the other edge. That'll be dark over there. Now, I'm not really worried about the color yet. We're still defining because we're going to do some glazing. Now this roof's more in the foreground, so it's going to be lighter. So I'm going to do this more of a dry brush down here. I want it there, but I don't really want it there. Does that make sense? I knew you'd like that, Michael.
No.
Does that make sense? But look at it. Does that kind of look like we got an old house sitting under the woods somewhere? But you know what you forgot? That's a covered porch. We got to have some posts. We won't want it to fall down, would we? Yeah, we got some posts there, a little light hitting on the windowsill right there. A little edge there. A little bit of light somewhere on top of the log somewhere. Side of the chimney where it comes up over the top of the roof. A little bit of sunlight hitting there. Comes down where it hits there, right down the side a little bit. Are we developing it back there from your area, Michael?
Yeah, my question is that you did all this in dark when you first started, and now it's like you're redrawing it in
as soon as you put the light on, you walk into a dark room, it is very dark. What happens when you put light to it? The dark goes away. I can paint this black. The minute you add white, you lose all your dark. The minute you add light, your darks go away. Did we not just make it disappear?
That's wonderful.
We put that in our head. The minute I put the light, the dark goes away. Just kind of catch a little roof, just kind of touching along top, see? Right along here a little bit. Just, oh yeah, right up there. Man, we got a cabin down in the woods. And that's really all we're going to do with it. We ain't worried about that. Dad is so far in the background, we just know it's there.
It's incredible.
We just know it's there. Now, I'm going to lighten it just a little bit, because this other barn's a little bit closer to us. So let's catch a little bit more light up here. I'm not pulling the stroke, covering everything. But right there on that ridge, because we know it's going to hit on top of the barn, and right there by the darkest dark, see? And I'm going to pull it over that dark, see? That puts the dark down there behind it. And that edge right there. See what I did? See how dark that was? Oh man. And sometimes when you're there, leave it alone. That's the hardest thing to do. Leave it be. That's going to work for what we're wanting to do. And we'll still do a little bit of glazing here. Now the angle's wrong on that, so I'm going to change it just a little bit. There we go. I'll bring that tip out here a little bit. Just a little bit of highlight coming down here. There we go. We changed that roof line just a hair to make it work. But you know what? We can do that. I done told you leave it alone, but you know what though? We all do it. If you're picking, you're playing, let it be. See, we got that good light hitting there, but it stopped right there. We need to carry it right on across. We need a little bit more green in here, don't we? We got to catch that good light I had there. That's kind of a little bit of that in there. A little bit white. I want a little more. And that was Ross, let's see. Well, I'll tell you in 1 second. And when it gets late, you start forgetting what those are. Raw sienna. So I want that. See if that's going to carry my color. Still a little bit off color, but I'll carry some of that over it, and that'll carry it on over. I want that a little more green in there. So I'm not really worried about being exact. Because guess what? We got more paint. We're painting into paint. We're just painting. And I know that split rail fence is going to be there somewhere, so I'm going to catch some light down in there, some light grass. Catch that there. We're good there. We've got our little light coming out from behind the barn. Oh yeah, see, ooh, that light went right behind there and jumped out on us, didn't it? Little strokes out of nowhere. Ain't it fun? As I tell you what, it's hard for me to move forward in this foreground because I got so much to play with here. But we're getting ready to put our split rail fence in. Come back and see how this works. Y'all come.